Well, Neeloth didn't have anything new to say, and I've dropped off all the extra baggage at the house.
Dior, you must be calm. I'm sure there's a good reason Baldur left us.
Something isn't right, Fenari. I feel it in my bones and I smell it in the air. Baldur wouldn't leave without telling someone.
Don't worry yourself over nothing, Dior. Do you want a head full of grey hairs before you've seen 40 winters?
It makes my heart heavy that you don't believe me, Fenari. Baldur could be in danger and you will do nothing. If you won't help me, then I'll ask the Allmaker to send someone else who can.
Since I may or may not enjoy that conversation.
I am in no mood to talk, outsider. One of the Skull has gone missing. It is Baldur Ironshaper. As our only smith, Baldur is very important to the village. Well, there is one reason that comes to mind. Baldur is the keeper of an ancient tradition, the forging of Stalhrim.
Right, I was
It is an
told
art
about
the
that.
Skull holds sacred. If someone wanted to make such weapons, they would have to get that knowledge from Baldur. I do not remember Baldur acting strangely. Although now that you ask, I did see something in the woods on the day he disappeared. I saw two elves in the far distance dragging something behind them. Hunters often visit our land, so I thought little of it. South and west. If your road takes you that way, perhaps you could search for any sign of Baldur. The Skull would be grateful.
No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, having map markers is so very nice. Now, what sort of kidnappers am I dealing with?
I'm warning you. Back off. This is Thomol business. Now get unless you're looking for a fight. Never shoot.
Oh, I am. Thumbers are very flammable. And since I have zero respect for you, key. I'll need that. Skeezy bastards. Alright.
Help! Somebody!
Okay.
I have been taken against my will. I'm outsider. I remember you. You're the one who freed the Skull from the dark spell.
Yep.
Thank the All-Maker that you have come. These accursed elves have taken me from my home.
Why?
No. No, my wounds are not serious. I don't think the elves were trying to harm me. Perhaps they intended to frighten me. At worst, I have a few bruises to show for my ordeal. I do not know this word, Thalmor. But if you mean the elves, they were trying to learn the secrets of forging Stalhrim. Their leader, an elf named Ankarian, has a map. He says that it shows the location of a hidden source of Stalhrim. Enchanted ice.
I already know this, but
As hard as iron.
you're the smith
and
I
as
heard
cold
about,
as
so
death.
tell me.
Stalhrim can be forged into deadly weapons, but the art is known only to the smiths of the Skull.
Which is why I collect pieces of it that I find.
They have a ship. They took me there and showed me the map. You will find it on the northern coast of the island. Please, do not let Ankarian make his weapons. Kill him or let him live. But take the map from him. It belongs with the Skull. I will return to the village. When you have the map, please bring it to me there. And thank you. May the All-Maker bless your days.
Technically, it's a distraction from the thing I do actually want to do. But I'm about to ask a potentially heavy price from them, so doing something for them seems like a good thing to do.
You are trespassing here. I strongly suggest you move along.
Not gonna happen.
You will find him on the deck. Any hint of treachery, and your life is forfeit. Do I look like the sort who suffers fools lightly?
No, but you will suffer.
Leave
pain.
at once. Do not test me, or I promise that you will regret it. So you know my purpose here, then? I suppose you must have found that dullard of a blacksmith. Unfortunately for you, my mission here is also a secret. To protect it, I have no choice but to silence you.
Good luck with
Now, give me one good reason that I should not kill you where you stand.
that. I'll kill you first.
I can see that is no idle threat. Very well. We will depart the island once we have loaded the ship. No weapon is worth dying for. Not even a weapon forged from Stalhrim. Here, give this map to the blacksmith. I have no further need of it.
I was almost hoping that wouldn't work, but I'm good at that. I didn't think it would fail. The satisfaction of standing up to them and having them back the fuck down, which is better than the Empire did. Oh, seriously? What time is it?
It is good to see you again, my friend. Did you find the elves at their ship?
Actually, you know, I'm pretty sure Nords would be proud of me for being able to intimidate them, but that's not necessarily praise.
I know you faced great danger to bring this map to me.
No,
no
not a
words to
bit.
tell how glad my heart is. Thank you, brave one. I name you Friend of the Skull, and I will trust you with the knowledge of forging Stalhrim.
Oh.
If you bring Stalhrim here to my forge, you can use my tools to make what you will from it. Until our next meeting, Skull Friend. May your hunts always bring you game, and your crops grow tall and bountiful.
I heard from Dior how you went in search of Baldur. That was very brave.
Oh,
And in
man.
fact, that's just the kind of courage I'm looking
My
for.
son and I gather items to trade with travelers who visit the village.
I heard from Dior how you went in search of Baldur. That was very brave. And in fact, that's just the kind of courage I'm looking for.
The top one's accurate, but I'll be polite.
Modest as well as brave. Most admirable. I
Modest.
can see why the
Well,
skull thinks
actually,
highly of
she is. I'm
Yes,
mouthier.
I think you're just the adventurous sort I need. I have a job offer for you. As a scholar of history, I've always found Solstheim to be most intriguing. I've made many forays into the ancient ruins that cover the island.
Hey, me too.
I've come to know those ruins so well, I could draw you a map from memory. That's why I noticed the new passage the moment I
New
laid eyes on it.
passage.
An old tomb, I think. It must have been opened by an earthquake that accompanied one of the Red Mountain's eruptions. I'd love to have a closer look. But those old ruins can be dangerous.
Oh.
I'm no adventurer. I'll pay you to watch my back down there. I'll be heading back there soon. If you're interested, meet me at the ruins and we'll see what we can find. Now I'm off to pack for the expedition.
Is this a place I've been before?
Well,
Lost?
Dior and Ursa are
Hard to
still
say.
young. In time, I'm sure that they will have many children.
It's been many
No.
winters since my husband returned to the Allmaker. But my The Stalhrim source is marked on my map. And that's... Well, still... I am actually getting new map markers out of this, so that's nice, but... This might actually have something useful. Yep. That's... yeah. Now, I'm not sure what kind of spells I'm going to be able to use for this. Oh, okay. So you actually come in from this side.
Remarkable, isn't it? This tomb has been hidden for, well, who knows how long. Many centuries, I would think. I've had a look around, and the only interesting thing I've found is this inscription here, and a switch below it.
Oh man, this
Now,
is a
I'm
big
not
place.
sure if you can read the dragon language, but this seems to be a riddle of some sort. A sacrifice will bring you closer to that which you seek. I wonder what it means.
Nothing good.
Mind your step. There seem to be some corpses strewn about on the floor here.
Oh.
I wonder if this fire pit has anything to do with the riddle.
Yes.
You go ahead and see what you can figure out. I'll look around and see if I can find anything of use.
Please don't be standing over that when I pull this. Yeah. I think that would be the answer, and I don't like it.
We might well be the first to set foot in here since this tomb was sealed.
Oh boy.
Walking in these chambers is like walking in the past.
Those are both half-claw keyholes. So... the two sides, maybe? And then what'll that, raise a bridge over to that end? Because I can't shove that far. Wonder if I could climb up that and jump over, but it probably still would open and then I'd have to swim back across. Yeah, no, you're not open either. So maybe that opens the ones to the sides. Well. That wasn't much help. So I'm not liking my options here. I wonder if I could drag one of you. Come on. Into correct position. And have that work?
Well done. Looks like we can head in either direction. Since you seem to know what you're doing, why don't you lead the way?
That did work. Cool. Because otherwise, I wouldn't really understand him coming along. Getting killed right away. Actually, in here, since I'm still trying to finish leveling this one. No. While technically Nordic stuff is fairly unique, I'm not interested in it. Well, those will burn. Well, they'll burn someone. That looks like a note. Or an etcher.
I expect there's another riddle in here, along with a puzzle. Continue along the path. Don't tread where you've been. Interesting.
Well, that's pretty straightforward.
Well, I'm pretty sure about two things. One, the riddle is most likely referring to these flat square stones.
You mean the burning?
And two, I'm not going anywhere near them.
Well, do you have to tread all 9 or just one path? Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Only 5 more to go. Now let's just hope something good happens when you hit them. And... splendid! The gates have opened.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I see sarcophagi. Sarcophagi paired with word wall usually means trap?
Like Admiral Akbar. Trap. No, you get out of the goddamn way.
Another reason to use this is because it won't actually hurt you. You're not undead. Because stupid people. Oh, and that's a passageway. Ah. And you are part of why I'm here. What are you? Huh.
I was afraid the earthquakes might have done serious damage here, but the tomb seems to be in fine condition.
Probably gonna need both hands before anything can happen there. So let's go get that done. This will be another slightly longer one, I guess. But hopefully it won't be terrible. Two more. Yeah, I hear you getting up. I figured they'd be flanking us.
The mouth into it.
Watch out! We have company! The wise man knows when to retreat.
Well, hey, if you'll run away to get out of the way, it's actually helpful to me. I don't particularly need volunteers getting in the way.
Yikes! All yours, my friend.
I can actually appreciate that. For various reasons. It's a pleasant change of pace, really. Someone wants me to help on a thing and actually stay out of the way so I can do my job. Ooh, you're colorful.
3 pillars. Other than that plaque, there doesn't seem to be anything else worthy of note. Let's see what the inscription says. All men must die, often by their own means. Sounds rather grim if you ask me. The inscription must be a reference to these pillars.
I can see different weapons on them.
3 pillars surrounding a central one. Perhaps they're connected somehow.
Use each of the weapons on
They
each of
also
the
have
pillars.
glowing stones of some kind at the top. They look vaguely similar to drawings I've seen of objects called impact stones. Well, see what you can figure out. I'm going to inspect these pillars further to see if I've missed something.
You know what? This one, off of the one facing this one.
We might well be the first to set foot in here since this... Ah, that's the trick.
Have any arrows? I do. Got lucky. That actually. Hit those off of something. Ooh. And one thing I'd actually be okay with.
There you go. Now let's see what mysteries await us in the next room.
Anyone else? You are another sarcophagus. Is there a magic one on the other side? Alright, let's get this up. Oh, so I take it all 3 words of the shout are gonna be in here.
All right, let's see what we have next.
Didn't get to hear what you...
Here's another riddle. Stay your course, to idle is to die. Well, at least it's straightforward. There appears to be a switch of some kind here. I'll just stand over here while you flip that switch. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yeah, that doesn't sound convincing.
By the 9, I've never seen anything like this. They appear to be platforms made entirely of magical force. Absolutely remarkable. If you can keep up with the platforms, you should be able to get across the chasm.
Yep.
Keep moving, and don't look down. Well, other than to see what you're going for. Ah, splendid. I had no doubt you'd make it across. Let's see what awaits us ahead.
Trouble? Ah, so that's the way back up.
That looks like quite a drop. Is there something moving down there?
Not anymore.
Let's be extra careful. This is most exciting, wouldn't you
Oh.
agree?
Actually, I wonder if that's that.
Walking in these chambers is like walking in the past.
Is it just me? Or are these platforms moving a little faster?
I'm trying not to miss what you're saying.
I'm glad these platforms appear once you finish them. I don't want to find out what's down in that water.
More of those cryptic shapes, actually. I do want to find out. Because I figure that's what's behind them.
These platforms are definitely moving more quickly. Can you keep up with them?
Walking in these chambers is like walking in the past.
I'm guessing this one will be even faster. Just remember to stay focused. And most importantly, run.
Bloody hell. That's part of what I wanted. And yeah, there really isn't any point in sneaking. You're yet another one that's barred from the other side. Because that's gotta be the way back up if you fall.
This is most exciting, wouldn't you agree?
Well, it's a very easy target practice because they're all melee.
Walking in these chambers is like walking in the past.
Well,
Let's be extra careful.
Oh, the Hall of Stories. These are found in many ancient Nord tombs.
I know.
There must be hundreds of years of history etched in these walls. Too bad they seem too damaged to read.
yeah, you're unreadable. That's
Problem?
Looks like it needs some sort of key. Maybe those half-claws you found would fit in here if you put them together.
They would.
It seems
I
these
just
rings can be
don't
moved.
know if they're lined
Perhaps
up
there's enough
correctly.
undamaged text in these etchings to tell us the combination.
Yeah, you figure it out. Because I don't want to be a guinea pig.
Ah, yes. Here's something. The first one has to do with a breeze. Or maybe it's wind. The second one mentions the night sky and the moon. And the third has something to do with fire. It also seems to mention scales. That's all I can make out from this etching. I'll check the rest and see if there's anything else. You keep trying out the combinations.
I don't need to try combinations. It's nice and simple.
I wonder if I should have brought more torches. There you go. I didn't doubt you for a second. Let's see what's up ahead.
Yep. There's a Kafka inside, or is it just you? Oh, no, there's fire traps on the sides, all over the place. Well played.
This is what I hired you for.
Nothing fancy on you? That's all crap. Hey, stop pushing.
How amazing! A real dragon priest! In all my years as a historian, I never thought I'd see anything
seen
like that. I suppose that was Vahlok.
Dozens? Yes.
He must have had this entire place built for him so that he could maintain his vigil, even beyond death. Indeed. I knew that the dragon priests were thought to have been powerful men of great will, but I had no idea.
I did.
Well, I suppose I've seen everything I came for, and you kept up your end of the bargain. I promised payment. And
Oh,
here
I've
it is.
already been paid.
Now I think I'll spend some more time studying this word war. What a book this will make.
Yeah, I really didn't need money. Now, on the way back... Okay, so there isn't really anything in there. Guess it's just a way to extinguish yourself? Yeah, matters. But on the way back, I want to check out... it's probably going to hurt. I just want to see if there's anything in any of these. I suppose pulling the handle above it probably opens these, otherwise you could just fall down and move forward and kind of skip ahead, so to speak. And I'm not gonna find bodies of corrupted shades, so...
Now that that's done, I can go talk to Storn next time.